Hey everyone, welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. So it's Sunday night and everything is done. We ate, we had our baked ziti, everything's away and cleaned up and everything. And I thought to myself, you know what? I'm so much better. I do so much better like on keto if I prep everything, if I have everything at my fingertips. Because if I'm really hungry and I need to eat like now, I have to have it ready. So what I'm going to do tonight, since I have time, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to cut up my cucumbers, my peppers, and wait till you see this big monstrosity thing that I have, guys, that my brother, my daughter's boyfriend brought home to me from his parents' house. It's huge and I don't even know what to do with it. It's a big squash. I'm going to show you. I'm going to cut it up and probably put it in my freezer just so I don't waste it. Because, because I'm the only one in this house that eats squash. Nobody else in my house eats squash. So he brings me this big squash that I don't even know what I'm going to do with it. So I don't want to waste it, so I'm going to cut it up. Maybe I'll give some to my neighbor, my landlord, and I'll put some in the freezer, but we'll see. All right, so what I have, I'm going to show you. What I'm going to prep is, now these are the things I'm going to mostly eat on keto. I'll show you, okay? Can you guys see? Yeah. All right, so I got cucumbers, okay? I have 4 of these, but I'm only gonna prep 2. Right now I'm gonna prep 2 of these. I have a lot of peppers in the refrigerator, but I'm just gonna prep these 2, because I bought these these are the ones I bought first, so I wanna use them as soon as possible. And I'm sorry I'm yawning, I have no idea why. I guess I'm tired from cooking and stuff all day. And this is the squash, people. This is the squash. I don't even know how I'm going to cut it, let alone what I'm going to do. Don't believe this. I know. It doesn't have a smell or anything. I wonder, I hope it's good. All right, so we're going to tackle that later. First, I'm going to do the cucumbers. And I have Munster cheese and I have cheddar cheese, sharp cheddar cheese that I'm going to slice up and cut into cubes because I want to have it prepared. I have string cheese in there. I also have sliced cheese, but I like to have the chunk cheese. Excuse me, this is terrible. I like to have the chunk cheese in there to put in salads and stuff like that. So I want to just look at the carb ratio on the Munster. Let's see. 0 carbs, 0 added sugars, no nothing. That's why cheese is your friend on keto. Very, very good. All right, let's get started, guys, okay? Let's get started with the cucumber. Now, I would edit this video, but I really don't have, my daughter edits for me at times, but she's kind of, I'm just looking at something. She doesn't have a lot of time, so I don't ask her a lot to edit. So I'm just gonna go with it, and as long as this video is as long as it is, I hope you guys don't mind chatting with me. We'll just chat about life and everything, and it should be fine. Okay, so let's start. Oh, I'm telling you guys, English cucumbers, I don't even know what to tell you. You really, please just do me a favor. One favor and buy 1 cucumber and taste it and try it. And you'll see how you will never go back to the other cucumbers. So fresh. I don't know why they put this plastic on it. It's so obnoxious. So fresh. So delicious. No seeds. So good. Okay. So I have 1 slice. I have a container here I'm going to put them in. I'm going to put the cucumber and the peppers and stuff and cheese, I think, in containers. That big thing over there I'm going to put in probably the freezer bags because I'm going to stick that in the freezer. These are going to go in the fridge. All right, now I'm just going to cut nice thin little rings. Okay, I usually cut this is actually what I do with cucumbers. I usually cut them down the middle because I don't like them like that. I like them halved. I definitely like them halved better. So these I'm going to cut in half. I just think halves are better. And they're easier to eat and put in stuff. You have. I wish you guys had smell-o-vision. Look how fresh and nice and beautiful they look, right? So good. I think they were like $1.28 or $1.38 in Walmart. I think it was, which is not great, but they're really delicious. Okay, so I'm just gonna slice these up quick, guys. So, what are you guys? Are you guys? Anybody of any of you on keto, or have you had an experience with keto, or write in the comments below what you do, if you do anything. If you don't do anything, if you just do low carb, if you're on Weight Watchers or whatever, comment below what you do, what works for you. I love to hear your comments about things. I really do, guys. All right, so we got that. That's a half of one. I'm probably gonna do 2. Oh, plastic. We don't want plastic in there. Like I said, these are great. I actually crave these cucumbers. Why, I don't know, but I do. I crave them. I put a little bit of salt, and sometimes I'll eat them like with the cheese, and just really good. And I guess it's because these are amazing. I mean, I feel like I broke a record, but I can't stress it enough. These are so good. They're really, really good. All right, let's do this again. So as you see, guys, this is what I do. You don't have to do this. You do whatever you want to do. Slice it down the middle, and then slice it like this so they're little half moons. I really like the half moons. If you're gonna put them in dip, you can still cut them like this, or you cut them in the rings, whatever. But these are really good to dip in like hummus and like sour cream and all of that. So I gotta be prepared, and this is how I figured I'm gonna do it, because I need to have everything ready. Because when I'm on keto, last time I was on keto, it was like when I was hungry, like when I craved like meat. I would crave a steak. I'll never forget. I was making I think a steak in the middle of the day or something, and my son came home and was like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm making lunch." He's like, "A steak?" I'm like, "Yeah, a steak, because I am craving it and I need protein." Like, you just crave the protein. You crave it, so it has to be available. And all this stuff has to be available, because when you're hungry, and that's it. No matter what diet you're on or program you're doing. I mean, supposedly it's not a diet. It's supposed to be like I'm going to cut it right within the plastic. This way the plastic will come off. I don't have to peel it. That's a good way to do it. See, the plastic comes right off. Whatever you're doing, it's supposed to be a lifestyle change. And, they say keto is that too. But, I don't know. The only concern I have about this keto is that I'm really concerned with is the holidays, because I come from a big Italian family. We make cookies, we make, pies, we make all this stuff. And, so I have a little anxiety about the holidays coming, guys. But I figured I'm not going to stress about it. I'm just going to take it as it comes and see what happens. I'm not saying I'm going to go off. My intentions are to adapt my holiday stuff to what I can have. Like, maybe I'll make I'll make the regular cookies, but I'll also make cookies that are good on keto, or maybe I'll take one day and go off and I'm ready to take a walk. I'm not going off. I'm not even on yet. Tomorrow I start. But these are things that are important, like, to me and my family. So these are things that I have. Oh, a little wetness on my shirt. These are things that I have to think about, because these are things that are going to be important, and they're going to matter in this whole journey of mine. So I have to think about those things. What I'm going to do about that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to be. I want to plan that. Okay, so that was a cucumber and a half. Look at that. That's plenty for the week. Plenty. I don't want to cut any more, and this I'll wrap in something and save, because I already have 2 others in there. So I'm going to be eating a lot of cucumbers this week. A lot of cucumbers. But that's okay. That's okay. I wanted to be prepared with it. So that's what I'm going to do. All right. Let me do the peppers now. I have the 2 red peppers. Okay, I like to cut the red peppers like this down the long ways. This way You just cut off all that. You don't have to get to the seed. You know, just try not to waste. Like I take the little parts off, like even like the little, I'll take like the little ends off of here. Because who wants to waste anything, right? I mean, red peppers are not cheap. Not at all. These I think these were $2.99 a pound, these red peppers. I bought a 3-pack, I think, in Walmart, 3-pack of yellow, orange, I think they're yellow and orange, and they were $3.49 or $3.69, something like that. So yeah, but I just passed, like I said before on my other videos, I just passed the green peppers by now. Unless they're a steal, like, I mean, but still, I still don't want to buy them. I still buy these because I just think they're so much sweeter than the green peppers. The green peppers to me, like, have no flavor. I don't know. These are so sweet, and I love to, especially that I like to eat these raw guys. Like I dip them in cream cheese or in hummus or, you know, whatever I'm going to dip them in. Or that I'm going to dip them in that cucumber cilantro salad dressing that I bought, that I did on the whole, that I showed you guys on the haul. I bet you that's going to be amazing. I could dip them in ranch. I could dip them in blue cheese. Keto, you can have all that fat stuff. That's the thing with keto. And maybe I made to make sure I take these little stickers off because I don't want to be eating stickers. Look at that. See? Eating stickers. I'm sure a little sticker wouldn't hurt, right, guys? Yeah, so let's make sure we get all the stickers off. Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do with these guys is I'm going to, it's a little piece, I'm going to cut these like in strips like this, see? Like long ways, because I like to have them pretty long where I can dip. And if I want to use them for a stir fry, then I can still use them for a stir fry in, you know, cut into that shape. That's why I like to do them like that. I don't know, peppers, I wasn't always big on peppers. I really wasn't, but I've noticed that lately, like, I really do like raw peppers more than anything. I definitely like them cooked, not as much as I like them raw, though. I really like raw peppers. And these little things, no waste. I'm going to put these right in there because I'll use them just like I use the long strips. I'm not going to waste them. I'll use them in cooking or whatever, but I wanted to do all this because it's like I said, I'm really trying to get myself back into this because of my health. My health is just, you know, knock on wood, I don't have any, like, you know, kidney damage or anything like that, and I don't want to, so I'm really a little bit scared. So I'm doing this because it has to be done. And, you know, like I said, I want to be here. I want to see my grandchildren. I want to be with my husband. I want to be here. So, you know, sometimes you get a little where you're just like, you don't care, but, you know, you have to care because you have family. So, and, you know, I know how I felt when my mother passed away and left us, and, you know, which was unnecessary because she didn't really take care of herself, and she just started to think about it as she was getting older, and it was too late by then. And I don't want my kids to feel that way. And it you know, it's hard. It's hard because sometimes you just want what you want, you know, and it's not always easy, but that's the way it is. I want cacchiatone over here. Cacchiatone is like a chatterbox in Italian. Guys, if you didn't know. So yeah, you know, I wanted to make a change, and I know I've needed to, and just with this whole COVID thing, it was like, you know, I just, oh God, COVID, and that's a whole nother story. I don't know. It's like, it's horrible. I mean, everything is so different, you know. You walk outside now, and like, you don't even, like, sometimes, I don't know about you guys, but do you guys, like, comment in the box below, do you guys, like, sometimes forget to put your mask on? I literally went to the chiropractor the other day because I've been having really bad time with my sciatic nerve and stuff, so I've been going to the chiropractor. And I walk in the chiropractor, and I'm sitting in the office, and I'm just sitting there, and I go and sit down, and I'm sitting waiting in the seat for the doctor to come in to put the little heating thing on me. And he walks in, and as soon as he walks in, it hits me like in the face. I saw his mask. I said, oh my God, I don't have my mask on. Do you have a mask? And he's like, I'll get you a mask. But I totally forgot about the mask. Like, how do you forget when it's like right in your face constantly? I still forget my mask. I don't know why. I think because it's just such a abnormal thing, you know, to have to wear a mask every time you walk into a store or you know, it's just so abnormal that I don't think I'll ever get used to it. I just hope that we don't have to wear them someday. I hope soon we don't have to wear them, because it's stressful. It's stressful. But we're all in the same position, so we gotta be thankful and make do with what we have, right, guys? And just go on and be thankful for the things we can do now, and you know, and pray for the ones that, you know, didn't make it through. I mean, that's a sad thing, really, really sad thing. But you know, that's, you know, what are you gonna do? You have to go on. So I did both of the peppers. So that's 2 peppers. That's plenty for right now. Like I said, I have other peppers in the fridge that I'm gonna have 3 peppers in there. I'm gonna make stuffed peppers one night for me this coming up week, because nobody else in my house eats stuffed peppers. My son might actually eat them. He might actually. So I have 3 nice sized peppers. I'm gonna make, I make like a beef mixture. My mother used to make it when I was younger. So good. It's almost like a meatloaf mixture. It's got cheese in it. It's just delicious, and stuff it into the peppers. So good. So I'm going to use those peppers that I have in the fridge for that, and these I'm going to use on to snack on, either put in a quick stir fry or just snack on with dip and cream cheese or whatever. All right. So that's that. The peppers are done. I have my candle here. It's vanilla waffle cone, guys. It smells so yummy. I want a waffle cone. I want a waffle cone. Ain't gonna have a real waffle cone for a while. I don't know if you know, if you're on keto, if you've heard of keto, but there are things called truffles, and they're really, really good. They're made out of mostly egg and cheese. And I have like a little waffle maker. It's called a truffle maker or something. It's very tiny, and this is what you make them in. It's so good, guys. You can put all kinds of, you can make them sweet, you can make them savory, you could put you know, little meats in them. You could do whatever you want. They're so good. They taste very, very much like waffles. And the great thing about them is that whatever you put in them, they take on that flavor. So that's the really good thing about it. If you put basil and say oregano, you put spice, you put cinnamon, you make them sweet, you make them savory. They're really, really good. They're definitely not they're not a waffle. They're definitely not the same, but they definitely do the job. They're really, really, they hit that craving that you're having for, you know, that type of texture. And I know you guys, I'm sure, are noticing, because I'm noticing watching myself in this video, that my nose really is still so red. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I really should be putting some makeup on it, but you guys have seen it already, so who cares? But it's I look like Rudolph. Look at this. That's horrible. I don't know why it's so red. I might have to go to the doctor for that. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, just thought I'd mention that, guys. Okay, so here is the big jalapa. The big jalapa of a squash. Okay. Now, I'm doing this right in front of you. I have no idea what I'm doing. I've never had one of these big things before, so let's just do it and see what happens, guys, okay? All right, I'm going to cut this end off. Oh, it cuts pretty easy. Look at that. It's still nice and fresh. So let's see. I'll cut this other end off, right? Ooh, that's very easy. Oh, but it's going to have seeds. Look at that. See the big seeds in there? I guess I have to scrape the seeds out. I guess what I'm going to do is cut it like this. I'll cut it down the middle, right? I think that's the best way. Cut it down the middle. Let's see. There we go. Oh, it's got a lot of seeds. Look at this. Wow. That's a lot of seeds. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Can you see with this stupid glare? Oh, I can't stand this glare. There we go. See that? That's odd. I don't know. Let me get a spoon, and I'm gonna get the seeds out. I'm gonna get a drink while I'm over here. Very sorry, but I'm really thirsty. I'm having a can of soda because tomorrow I'm probably not gonna have any soda anymore because it's not the best thing for you. I'm allowed to have it because it doesn't have any carbs or sugar in it, but it doesn't really make me feel that great, so why would I have it anyway? So we'll see, but okay. Wow, look at this. This comes off really easy. Look at that. That's This is, I've never seen a squash like this though. I've seen yellow squash. This is like a green squash. It's weird. It's really weird. Look at this. Get all these seeds out because I definitely don't want the seeds. I hope it's good. It kind of looks like, you know what it looks like, guys? A honeydew. Doesn't it? That's what it reminds me of, like a honeydew. I wonder if it's sweet. Look. I can't stand this glare. You see it? It looks like a honeydew to me. It doesn't look like a squash. Woo! Almost dropped my drink right on the floor. That would have been fun cleaning that up. Very messy. Very messy. To get all these seeds out and everything. I'm going to be cleaning seeds off the floor. I know that right now. The seeds are really weird. Look at the seeds, guys. Strange. Comment in the box below and tell me if you've ever had one of these squashes before and how you make them, because I'm curious, because I've never had, like I said, I've never had a squash like this. To me, this is like a green squash. It's not a yellow squash. Yellow squash is yellow, right? I mean, that's what I thought for. But it's green, right? Is it green or is it me? I'm just going to take a sip of my soda. All right. We got that one out. Let's do this one. This is just odd. So I'm scraping it first and then I'll grab it all. Getting all, I guess you don't keep that flesh that's in there, not all of it anyway, because you got to get most of that stuff out. I would assume. Put this in here and we'll throw these out. Get all this out. I'm really curious to how this is going to taste. I'm definitely going to, when I cook this, guys, I'll make a video on it and I'll show you. I'll show you what it's going to, how it tastes. And like I said, if you guys have any ideas of how to cook it, let me know. I mean, I'll Google it, but I'm really curious if anybody's had this. Very curious. Okay. Leave that over there. Now let's get all these seeds off of here. Put them in that garbage thing. Okay. Try to clean it as we go, but I'm a messy cooker. My mom always said that about me. Right? She always said that, but that's okay. So I'm trying to think how I'm going to slice this now. Maybe should I do this? I really don't even know. This is just weird. This is like a kind of weird piece. Maybe I should chunk it, guys, you think? Let me see. I think I'm going to chunk it. I don't really know about. I mean, do I keep the skin on? I don't even know. I'm going to taste a little piece. I'm going to taste it. Oh. Excuse me a minute. Now, it doesn't taste bad. It doesn't taste bad. It just has no flavor. No flavor whatsoever. I really don't know what I'm going to do with these. I'm just going to chunk them up. As many fit in here, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to chunk them up like this. Maybe stick them in a, I don't know, a stew or something. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I really don't. I'm not going to sit here and cut all the skin off. There's no way I'm doing that right now. I think this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to, I don't want that one. I'm going to cut the skin off of, I don't know. I'm just going to leave them like this because I really don't even know what to do with this. I don't know what to do with this, guys. I really don't. I'm going to fill this container up, and then the rest, I don't know what I'm going to do with. I really don't. Should I cut the skin off first? I have some with skin, some with no skin. I don't know. Oh yeah, cut it like this. Cut it up like this. Okay. I'm going to put these in here. You know what? I'm going to put these in a Ziploc bag after I'm done with it because I'm going to freeze these. That's what I want to do. I want to freeze this. Okay. This to me is like honeydew, except it doesn't taste like honeydew. It tastes like nothing like honeydew. It tastes like nothing. It's plain. I'm done with this. I'm done with this squash, guys. I'm going to put this over here. And we'll see what we're gonna do with it. It's right now it's wasting my time. It's wasting my time, guys. It's real life. So I'm gonna put all the scraps in here and throw this out. And then I'm gonna get started on my cheese. Because when you're on keto, cheese is where it's at, guys. Cheese is a savior. It's solid, it is satisfying. It really makes you full. It's really, really good. I mean, I know cheese is fattening. You know, cheese isn't calorie, great calorie-wise, but on keto, that's what they tell you to eat. So that's what will happen. Because, you need to eat stuff that sustains you, and you got to make sure you get enough for your fats and all of that. Okay, let's throw this out. Let's throw this in the garbage. I'll be right back. Rinse this out so I don't have to put the cheese in here so it's not wet. Cooper's at the door wanting to come in and bother me. But that's not happening because he will be bad. Okay, so let's cut this cheese. This is the Munster. Now I have a cheese knife. Maybe I should get that and use that. And cut this. I love Munster. It's so good. It's good to put in eggs too, melted. That's a lot of things we eat too, guys, is eggs. Like I have to, tomorrow morning I'm gonna boil like a dozen eggs and keep them hard boiled in the fridge, peel them and have them all ready because when you're hungry in a niche, they're right there and you grab it, you put a little salt on them, you even throw it, you can even make a quick little egg salad with a little mayonnaise, which you can have, and all of that. Hard-boiled eggs are great. Eggs are great on keto. Very, very good on keto. What was I coming over here for? Oh, the bread, the cheese knife. I got this cheese knife. It came with my set that my son got me, or my husband got me for Christmas. So I use this. I'm trying to think how I'm going to cut these. I think I'm going to cut them like this, down the middle. What do you think, guys? Cut them down the middle, like this. And then I'll probably, that one's really thick. And I'll probably leave some, maybe like this. What do you think? Leave them in chunks, right? Leave them in nice chunks there. And then maybe what I can do is I can cut them, if I want to put them like in salads, I can make them smaller. I can cut them smaller when I am putting them in my salads, right? This is going to be great to have available because I'm telling you, the last time I was on keto, I really didn't do this. I didn't do this much. These are like little, I'm going to make them all different sizes. I didn't really prepare too much, guys. I really didn't. And I think that was a detriment to what I was doing. I really do. I think it's so much better when you prepare and have everything ready at your hand, at your fingertips. I really do, guys. Okay, let's cut these in little chunks. It doesn't matter what size they are. I mean, you're gonna eat them regardless of how they cut. You're gonna eat them. You know. I gotta tell my daughter about these because because she loves Munster cheese. She loves Munster. She'll probably like this, I'm sure. She could take them to school and to work, because she goes to beauty school and she works and she goes to school and she takes lunches during the day and stuff. So she'll probably take some of these things. So I'm going to show you this week, guys, my refrigerators. I have 3 freezers now. Can I tell you? I have a freezer up here in my kitchen. I have a freezer in my extra refrigerator downstairs. And now I have a freezer, a regular just stand-up freezer. It's not really big. It's like medium. I have these freezers now, 3 freezers. And so when I go to the store, I'm like, oh, that's on sale. I'll pick that up. I can stick it in the freezer. Really? I mean, really. I got a problem. I really do have a problem with just buying excessively sometimes. I have to reel myself in. Sometimes I'll say to my husband, you run in the store. I'm not running in the store because I'll come out with things that I don't need, or, you know, it was on sale, or I want to stock it in my cabinet. You know, it's terrible, guys. Am I the only one like that? Let me comment in the make a comment in below and let me know if anybody else is like that. I really, really want to hear it because I hope I'm not the only one. I doubt it. I doubt I'm the only one. I doubt it. It's just, it could be bad. It really could be bad. It really, really could be bad. All right, this is sharp cheddar. I'm going to cut these in chunks. And believe me, all this cheese in here will go. We are big, big cheese eaters in this house. I'll either melt it on, my daughter Jenny, she'll have it on nachos, or like I said, I'll put it in eggs. I'll put it in, she likes to have cheese and crackers, so we'll have that. Cheese is very, I'll make broccoli and cheese. I'll put broccoli, I'll make, broccoli, and then I'll put the cheese melted. Joel, come here, I want to show you something. Look what I'm going to show Julie. I'm on tape, on video. I got Munster cheese.
Oh, you did?
You want to taste one? You want to take them to work? You could take. I bought a whole big block because for during the week.
Oh, good.
They're good, right?
I love Munster.
Julie loves Munster cheese. So I got cheddar and I got Munster. I don't know if I should cut up the other one, the other half. Maybe I should leave that for shredding. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have this cheese here. This is going to be for the week, Munster and sharp cheddar. And I think I'm going to leave, got cheese on my leg, I think. I think I'm going to leave this cheese here for shredding. I have other blocks of cheese in there too, because I always have extra. But I'm going to leave this for shredded. Okay, so what I was saying was I have refrigerators. I have 3 refrigerators now. Oh, no, 2 refrigerators, 3 freezers, and it's crazy, guys. But this week I'm going to show you guys, because I'm going to start doing inventory videos of my pantry and what I got in my pantry, and how I want to start really making meals totally out of the pantry and not having to go to the store and all of that. I'm going to be doing that this week. But my refrigerator, if I showed you my refrigerator right now and I just cleaned it out, you wouldn't even believe it. It's just so packed that it kind of overwhelms me. I open it up and I'm like, I don't even know what I want and what I want to eat, because it is so much stuff in there. It's terrible. I'm telling you guys, I got a problem. I got a problem, just being honest. All right, so anyway, I got the cheese prepared for this week. I got the cucumbers prepared for this week. And I got peppers prepared for this week. And what I have over here, guys, let me show you before we go. I'm going to show you. I have mangoes, which mangoes, are a fruit. There are carbs in this, so you can only have a little bit. I'm pretty sure I can have them. I hope I can have them because I bought them. I have zucchini over here, which I'm going to make probably as, for a meal, like I showed you on my shopping haul. And I have avocados, which I have to have. 88 cents, guys, at Walmart and at Aldi. Really, really good. And most of the time they're hard when you get them, but in a couple of days they're ready. They're soft. These are really, really good to have on keto. Very, very filling, very good for you, and they have a lot of fat, and that's what you need. I got tomatoes in here, guys. Look at all these tomatoes. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. I have to eat them this week because I gotta eat them like probably within the next day or two. Otherwise, they're all gonna go bad. I might blanch them, some of them, and just put them in the freezer and use them for like sauces and stuff. I might do that because I don't want these to go bad. Because these aren't these are not my tomatoes out of my garden. These are tomatoes off the in the food from the food store, but they're the tomatoes on the vine and they're delicious. So I have to get these eaten. I got lemons in here and limes in here because I'm gonna make some sort of lime lemon chicken or something like that. I'm gonna utilize all that stuff. And so I'm trying to, prepare myself best for the week on this journey that I'm going on starting tomorrow, that I'm prepared as best as I can. I'm not going to be perfect, but the thing is, on keto, you really have to be perfect. So, and obviously, you have to not have any carbs or anything, because then you knock yourself out of this thing called ketosis. And so that, that's a problem. It's almost like starting all over again. So once you get through those 2 or 3 days of the no carbs and all those cravings and everything else, well, for me, it's very easy. It really is very easy. And all this food that I'm going to be having is satisfying. I can remember also not even being that hungry on keto. Like, I had to force myself to eat. Like, I had to say, oh my God, you got to eat something. Like, I wasn't hungry, and that's not good either. You have to eat because nothing really works, or, I don't know how it all works, honestly. I've read about it and I've heard about it over and over, but I just really don't even understand it too much. But I know that it knocks you out, and then it's like a whole big thing again. You got to start over and everything else. So we don't want to do that. But I'm going in full force, and I'm ready. And I got my country. I bought this last time I was on keto. This is an amazing book, guys. You should really get it. Soul Southern Keto. Oh my God, they have blueberry muffins in here that I make that are amazing. All kinds of stuff. Just stuff that I'll just read off quickly. Things that I'm going to make. Let's see where I have marked. Hash brown casserole. Pizza stuffed peppers. That's what I'm going to make this week with that. Pizza stuffed peppers. With those stuffed peppers, guys. Slow cooker bourbon chicken. Cajun sausage and rice. Now the rice, I looked when I saw rice, I said, oh my God, rice? Like, I can eat rice? And I went, and of course, and I saw it was cauliflower rice. They say rice, but it ain't real white rice, honey. It's cauliflower rice, which is fine because it's very, very good. I make an amazing stir-fried cauliflower rice. So good, guys. Really. Creamy broccoli and ground beef casserole, crispy chicken wings, cheeseburger soup. I want to make that. Bacon stuffed mushrooms, sweet pepper peppers, lemon poppy seed loaf, drop biscuits. I made the drop biscuits. They claimed that they were really like real biscuits. I made them, did not like them. They did not taste like biscuits to me. They tasted like, I don't even remember, bread, or I don't even know. You know what's really good is that, I don't know if it's necessarily in this book, but there's a pizza crust that's made like with just cheese and I forget exactly what it's made with. I forget what it's called. I gotta find all my notebooks because I have a lot of notebooks, guys, like from all my other keto stuff with all kind of information. I gotta find that because it has so much good stuff in there that I wrote down. So I gotta get that. But there's a pizza crust that's amazing. I forgot the name of it. When I think of it, I'll let you know. But anyway, there's a lot of adaptations you can make with keto and are really sustainable. And like I said, I did great on it last time, and I'm going back. So tomorrow is the day, so I just wanted to show you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I want to take you along on this journey with me because I need a lot of support. I really do. I have a great family, a great support system. My husband is the best. He encourages me and helps me and doesn't sabotage me and really is there for me, and it's amazing. And my kids, everybody's just amazing. So it's really up to me. It is up to me, And so I'm ready, and thank you so much for watching. And if you guys like this video, hit that thumbs up button on the bottom, please, and share, and hit that notification button, because this way every time I upload something, you guys will be notified, okay? And don't forget to subscribe, tell your friends, and thanks for watching, and thanks for all the support, and I will see you next time. Bye.